Hello, grade 8. I will introduce to you the rectangular coordinate system. But before that, I would like to read to you in Ephesians chapter 3, 16 to 19. It says here, I pray that out of his glorious riches he may strengthen you with power through his Spirit in your inner being, so that Christ may dwell in your hearts through faith. And I pray that you, being rooted and established in love, may have power, together with all the saints, to grasp how wide and long and high and deep is the love of Christ, and to know this love that surpasses knowledge, that you may be filled to the measure of all the fullness of God. God bless. So, rectangular coordinate system. In the 17th century, a French mathematician named René Descartes, they pronounce it Descartes, but we can just pronounce it Descartes, developed what we call today the Cartesian system or Cartesian Plane. According to legends, Descartes, who was in bed staying up late, would watch a fly in the ceiling, wondering how to best describe its locations. He used one of the corners of the ceiling as a reference point to specify the location of the fly by measuring how far you need to go horizontally and vertically. The development of the Cartesian system created a link between geometry and algebra. Circles, triangles, and other geometric shapes could now be described algebraically using the coordinates of the points. So the rectangular coordinate system is defined by an ordered pair of perpendicular lines. We call them the axes, the x and the y axis. So the x-axis is the horizontal axis, while the y-axis is the vertical one. The point of intersection of these two axes is called the origin, and we name it the 0, 0. Now, the point is given by ordered pair, symbolized by xy. You do not interchange that. It cannot be yx. It's always xy, meaning to say that you start to count from x, that is the horizontal, and then going up for the vertical. So the rectangular coordinate system is divided into 4 quadrants. The first quadrant is in the right upper corner, and the sign for the coordinates is positive, both positive, so plus plus. Now counterclockwise, that is the quadrant 2, and the sign for the coordinates is negative because you are going to the left, and then positive because you are going up. And the third quadrant is quadrant 3. The sign of the coordinates is both negative. And last, the fourth quadrant, the sign of the coordinates is plus and minus because you go to the right and you go down. So the point of reference is always on the point of origin. That is why it's called origin, and that is the 0, 0. So for example, by the way, before I forget, the x coordinate is named as the abscissa, and the y coordinate is called the ordinate.